Welcome. In front of me is a Huawei Y7 from 2019, and I'll show you a couple of tweaks and tricks that you can do on this device. So we'll start off by enabling the up drawer, and how you do it is by going into settings, then go into display, and from here you should see home screen style, so tap on it. And as you can see, you have two options: standard, which is the one that is right now with all the apps smack in the middle of the screen on basically all pages, or you can also enable the drawer, where once it loads, you will have this little button here where you can tap on it and you get all the apps in a drawer. And from here you can also, to make it cleaner so you don't have like two screens like right now, can basically remove these apps by selecting them all and just dropping them into remove, and also these as well. And don't worry, they're not actually being removed, they're just not gonna be visible on the home screen. So that's it. And as you can see, now it's gone, but they're still all over here. And another nifty thing that you can actually do is, on a home screen while I'm already here. For instance, if I find messages, see, I'm just gonna grab it or whatever. Actually, it was here, so never mind. But for instance, let's say if you want to write someone, you can hold it and you basically get your contacts, some of them, after you hold, and you can just tap on it to write a message. Or you can also hold on contacts and go into favorites or recently dialed numbers. Basically, a lot of the apps have additional function when you hold the icon. With Chrome, you can open a new tab, as you can see. So yeah, from here, oops, didn't want to really click it. So as you can see, when you hold it, you can choose what function you want to open the camera at. So you could theoretically open it straight into the video mode instead of normally how it goes into photo. So it's a fairly nifty feature that isn't really visible anywhere, and sometimes it helps with like how quickly you access something. So just a little fun one. So moving on, the battery is dying, but moving on, it's gonna be the hiding the notch, which not everybody likes it. So there is an option to hide it, and it's located in settings, and then display. And from here you see the notch right here. So click on it, and you get two choices, which standard is the one like as you see right now, or you can click here and it will put that black bar to make it look like the screen just ends right here. And it's really a matter of preference. I like to have it normally as it is right now, but that's just me, so everybody has their own taste. Now moving on, thing that I personally like using is the eye comfort, which can be found in notifications somewhere here, and if it's not visible, you can tap on the pencil and it will be right here. So you can just grab it, drag it, drop it, and click on back, and now you have it. And from here you can either tap it to activate it manually, and it will basically, what it does is remove blue light in a way, or just tones it down in a way, and makes the screen look a little bit more yellowish. But it helps if you're using the phone at night. It will help you not so your eyes aren't strained so much on the blue light, because blue as a color itself is fairly intensive on the eye, and it will kind of wake you up if you're trying to use the device. It's just harsh. So this is a little bit more subtle and helps you fall asleep easier after you're done using the phone. But moving to it, you can also hold it, and it's in settings you have option to set up a schedule, and you can set up the start time, or it turns on. So let's say at 8, and You can then set up where it ends at 7 in the morning, and basically whenever you pick up the phone between these hours, you will have this yellowish color. And and also once it's on, I can basically slide it to change the intensity of it to whatever suits you. So yeah, so moving on, another thing that I'll show you is the gesture navigations. And to do it, we'll need to, or to enable them, we'll need to go into settings, go into system, and from here, system navigation. And you have a couple options, but we're just talking about the gestures. So it's this one. As you can see, now the buttons are gone. And basically how it works is if you pull up from the top, you go to home screen. If you hold it, it will open up recent apps. And if you slide from the sides, any side, so I'll actually demonstrate it. You slide, you see this little thing open, and it's basically the back button, and goes one time back, and same goes from the other side. You also go back, and then if you pull from the top, it acts as a recent apps, and because I held it there. But if you just swipe it once quickly from the, so like so, you swipe it, it will just close all the recent apps where you can close it. And if you like using the Google Assistant, that is when you're holding the home button before when you had the button there, it's still here, it's just from a side. As you can see, that little icon, just drop it and opens up the Google Assistant now. So it's still here. And moving on to the last thing that I'll show you is the split screen feature, which would be done by actually having some apps open, probably would be good. So let me open, like, I guess we can open this on that now and hold it. And from here you can tap on these two little bars that you see right here, and it will then open this in split screen, and you can choose another app that you want to open. So for instance, I'm gonna open YouTube, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna update. So not now, dismiss. As you can see, you have functioning YouTube while also being able to just write messages. And if you would like this on top instead of being on the bottom, you just start with YouTube and make this like, I'm just gonna show it. I think it's gonna be easier than explaining. So to do it, we would open up YouTube first, then see it be completely gone. Where is it? Oh, right here. So just tap on YouTube as a split screen and then choose messages, for instance, or any other app, and as you can see, it works fine still. Both are usable. So yeah, those are some of the tweaks and tricks that I like. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thank you for watching.